Hey, looky there, we're going. Hey, Chris Carpenter here, RocketBrandStudios.com, with a post-Christmas shop update. Okay, and a CNC update. Got a couple goodies for Christmas for fun. We're down to one car, we've downsized. We only need one car because I work at the house, and so I bought me an electric bicycle. And I love my electric bike, it's fantastic. And I even built this coolie little trailer. Okay, so here's the new shop, or part of it. Take photographs over there, and there's bins and stuff to pack and paper slicer, and there's a 3D printer and a regular printer, and that's where I print shipping labels and, okay. And then more bins of stuff. That's actually double-sided. Robot test facilities. That is duct for the mill shop that I'll show you in a second. Okay, so here is my little main area. All right. And computers and a big honking monitor and airplanes on the ceiling, and I made a very snazzy light shield out of motherboards, surfboard, plexi and parts and more plexi and more pins and parts and laser cutters and ducts. Okay, but here is the good stuff. This is something I have been working on for the last about a week or so. Slammed it out. This is a soundproof room, and it actually is very soundproof. I just ran my very first cut. So make note of these holes real quick. There's a circle there, and there's a circle there. Those are intake and exhaust vents for that silvery stuff. So join me, will you, in the cut shop. This is the mill shop. Look at this place. Holy golly gee whiz willikers. Holy God. Okay, and I can even close the door. All right, so here, the whole place is soundproofed. It's homocoated, and then 5/8 rock, and every layer is either siliconed or squirty foamed to whatever it's attached to. Ceiling is furred down with sound channel, hat channel, and then homocoat and rock, and an incredibly terrible drywall seam pop, which this was not my best drywall work, but I did it in 3 coats, no sanding, sponge only. Okay, so the CNC made its very first cut, and look at that, it's even painted. I tore the whole thing down, I rebuilt everything, I repacked all the bearings. I also I added a middle bearing here and there, so I have 6 bearings on the X, and the same thing on the Z. I've got 6 bearings on the Z instead of 4. Mist, that's my coolant, and I've got my air valve down there. My coolant, mist cooling is automatic now. All right, that's when the dust boot is off and I'm set to mill aluminum. So that, yeah, cool, take it. Air, I've actually got an air compressor. I don't know, can you see? Can I reach under it? Big old air compressor tucked back there. And so here's my big line filter thing. This is from the compressor. And then we've got regulator, obviously, air out, and then air going to the mist cooling there. Okay. Then lights. Here we've got dust. And the dust goes all the way around and up and over. But of course, dust collectors pick up sawdust and emit fine particulate dust. So for that, we've got this giant squirrel cage fan bolted to the wall, and that's what that silver duct is outside, going out and in. That's what those holes were I showed you. There's actually a vent right here. And that's this guy right there and right there. And then finally, we've got shop vac tucked under here with its hose. I got an extra 10 feet or so all coiled up there, and that actually conveniently is right there. So I can okay. Got everything wired. It's pretty substantial. Drivers, and more drivers. Relay, got my spindle on a relay. Speed control. So now I've got relay control of the spindle, on off. Guard, protection for me. That's my manual kill everything switch. Full speed, variable speed here, on off on the router, and then, well, we'll get to gearing in a later video. But that's all tucked together. Brand new $149 PC running XP, cheapy monitor. I bought one of these, and I'm very happy I did. This is the new 4th axis, and it is a beast. It's the biggest one that eBay has to offer. This is a, pardon my language, but this will rip the nuts off a monkey. It's an incredibly powerful stepper. It's a 979, I think, ounce inch. And this is one of the rare instances where its rating is actually applicable. The rating of steppers is their holding strength. They get far weaker when they spin, and they get weaker more so as they spin faster. This guy, since it's more of a position and hold, yeah, this is a 6+ amp motor. It's a tank. Big old 1/2 inch toothed belt, and I think I'm gonna, since I have air right there on the machine, I'll probably do a, break to lock it. It's a stepper, not a servo, so I really can't spin this like a lathe. But it's a stepper, so I don't really need the brake. But it's a big belt, and there is a little bit of whoopty, so I might put a brake on that. But this is incredible. That's super fun. Bits and doodads and whatnots. More, crap up there, vices and, stuff. Oh, and I got a lathe. So here's my new lathe, and I've discovered instantaneously I'm a lathe guy. I took to this like a duck to water, and I love my lathe, and I love it. I love it manually. I'm interested in CNCing this as well, but I will never remove them. I'll do motors with a shaft and the crank on the motor, so I can do both. It makes so much sense in my brain. This is a visual representation of how my brain works. It makes so, like counting turns, and I'm like, okay, so we're making, 10,000th passes, and so you're like, okay, so you back it back, and then you're like, okay, so we were on 0, so now we're going to go to 10, and which 10 is that? Well, it's either going to be that 10 or 1 revolution from it 10. You're only going to be off 1 revolution. You just have to remember I'm on 10 this pass, we'll do 20 next pass, whatever. But you're just constantly, and even just pulling out the slop on the cranks as you're going in and out, like, is just like so second nature. I just did it. Oh God, it works so well. This is the first thing I made. It's a top, and it didn't spin. But where are my plastic threads? Oh, for crying out loud! I made. I'm sorry, dear viewer. I made threads with the plastic and the thing, and the this and the that and the moon and the stars. It was took a freezer because I needed to chill my laser water, and I added an Arduino, and I turned it into a fridge instead. It's got a bottle. Oh, hey, look. So look at this. This is a threaded plumbing fitting, PVC fitting, right? This is from the hardware store, threaded. And check this out. I threaded that. This is the second thing I ever made. And I threaded it just so, and it fits right in there, which is incredibly hard to do one-handed. Look at that. It's the second thing I ever made, and it snugs in just right. Awesome. And then I had this motor, and it uses this gear, and it's got 2 flats and a groove for a C-clip, and it fits through that hole, right? So like this fit. Can I get some better light here? For crying out loud. Okay. Still not good? Close enough. Okay, so that used to fit through there, right? But I wanted to run a belt, and so I machined this guy, all right? And it's even got the C-clip groove, and I just have to grind the 2 flats on it. But now it fits in there, just like the gear. And I gotta tell you, the ability, I'm basically at the point now where I can make anything, and if I can't make it, I can make the tool that I need to make the thing that I want to make. This opens up so many possibilities. It allows me to basically use any motor I find anywhere, because I can make an adapter to, from any size to any size shaft, any belt, any pulley, with the 4th axis, gears, timing pulleys, anything, right? Oh, best $130 I ever spent in my life. These are a godsend. I wish it had 3 individual cranks, but Jesus God, if you own a CNC, buy one of these. It's got the dongle, it's wireless, it works with Mach 3, it's like just these plug-ins, you just drop it in, works right off the shelf. Buy one of these. I think that's it. There's some blankets. The blankets go over the window for sound, but so far I haven't needed them. And that'd be it. Oh, here's the rest of the shop. This will be a cut area for wood and stuff eventually when I get it cleaned up. Right now it's just staging area for crap while I get things organized. So there you go. Almost a 15-minute video, but I'm sorry, there's a lot to go through. So so there you go. Rocket Brand Studios is growing. I'm careful to say quickly, but growing, and at a rate that one can observe. We're getting bigger. We're getting a lot bigger, and we're starting to kind of get things dialed in, and I feel like I kind of sort of know how to do these things now. So tadpoles are going great, man. If you need a good beginner robot, buy yourself a tadpole, for crying out loud. RocketBrandStudios.com, tadpole at the top. And then this shop here, I'm going to pump out some cool stuff, some great one-offs, drop some dough on some aluminum. Yeah, good things are going to come out of that machine, and those two together. Yeah. So there you go. That's the new shop. That's what we're doing. That's a little update. Things are great. The new year is upon us, and good things will be here this year. So Chris the Carpenter, RocketBrandStudios.com. Ding. Boop. I said boop. Click. Oh, for crying out loud. Mr. iPod, what is your problem with the clicks? Click.